thought we were doing this today. Day in the life with me, Belly. Shelly's Belly. And that's Shelly. Well, I guess I'll start with a little about me. I'm basically just a normal Belly. I move with Shelly, hold her food as it digests, and my favorite job, providing an excellent pillow for her cat. But I guess what makes me unique is that I'm round. And I've basically always been a bit round. Ever since Shelly hit puberty. Which, yeah, that was a rough time. See, Shelly doesn't want me to be round. But I mean, she really never had much of a choice. I've always known that we would be somewhat round. Because it's in her DNA. Tons of her ancestors' bellies were just like me. I always hoped she'd take pride in the tradition. But to be honest, our ancestors weren't too fond of their bellies either. Guess the obsession with me runs pretty deep. This happens every day. She hates me. And it sucks because I've only ever loved her. Sure, I get mad when she feeds me cheese, but she knows she's not supposed to do that. But I really don't think I deserve to be pinched and poked every day. Jesus. And then there's the daily torture of compression fabrics. So we have been trying to get stronger, which I appreciate. We definitely used to be a bit stronger. And I guess flatter, if that's important. But then life happened, and I grew. Shelly had an injury, a bad breakup. Her job changed, and we spent a lot more time at a desk. Then there was this period of like a year where we almost never left the house. I think there was something happening. Anyway, my point is I've fluctuated, but I always thought that was normal. The ebb and flow of life, I guess. But through all the ups and downs, whether I was more round or less round, one thing has stayed true. Shelly doesn't like me. I remember the day she first noticed me. The day she decided that she didn't like me. It was the summer between 5th and 6th grade. Shelly and her friend Nicole spent most of their day hanging out at the park behind their houses, waiting for Nick and Hunter to show up. Then we'd go down to the creek so the boys could do silly boy things to try and impress Shelly and Nicole. And Shelly and Nicole could act unimpressed. But one day, Nick noticed something, and he had the nerve to say it out loud. Hey, why does Nicole's belly go in and Shelly's belly sticks out? Hey, Shelly, are you fat? Fat? And since that day, it's been a thing. That little twerp planted a weed that has never been dug up. And now Shelly never stops thinking about me. About the fact that I'm round, and she hates me. It's like a constant running script in the back of her mind. I know, because the brain and I talk, and it's annoyed too. She could be having the best day. Like the day she won an award at her new job. And I'm still on her mind. It's exhausting. She'll go out with friends and I'll think, wow, this is so fun. I love when she moves me like this. But then the brain reminds me that even with the 4 shots of tequila, she's still thinking about me. Still wishing I was flat. It's honestly rude of the brain to interrupt our fun like that. One time there was this guy and the whole body was excited. Me, the brain, the heart, and especially, well, Things progressed quickly, and I thought everything was going great for Shelly. But then this guy reached up and grabbed me. You would have thought Shelly was poked with a branding iron at how quickly she moved his hand. The boobs get all the fun. We never saw that guy again. Lately, most nights are spent like this. Just us cozy on the couch, my enzymes working overtime to process all this dairy and corn. Couple of me laughs. Oh, sorry, belly laughs. And whatever show we're watching to pass the time. And then we're both exhausted, and it's off to bed. And every night I wonder, will it ever be different? Shelly is a great girl, Smart, talented, beautiful, funny, and I love her. I just wonder if she'll ever love me. Will she ever love me for me? Sure, self-betterment is always a noble pursuit and her health is the most important thing, of course. But I guess the world is telling her that if I'm flat, that inherently makes us better? Personally, I don't buy it, and I have pretty good gut instincts. I feel great, and I think I am pretty great, and fun, and fuck it, I'll say it. Sexy, just as I am. I truly want Shelly to be happy, but I wish you could turn off that part of the brain that's constantly talking shit about me. Sorry, brain, but it's not cool. At night, when the brain calms down, I like to take us to my favorite place, where I can be free of inhibition, free of her negative thoughts and the pressures of her world. Here I can feel the warm sun, no longer smothered by self-conscious layers of nylon and polyester. Here I can be myself, free to express my joy. Here I'm liberated from Shelly's shame, unencumbered by a high-waisted anything, finally unfettered by fucking Spanx! Here she loves me, unconditionally. Here she doesn't care if I'm flat or round or sagging or stretchy. Here she doesn't care at all about anyone else's opinion of me. She just loves me, and I am just me. Shelly's wonderful belly. And Shelly is at peace.
Could you love me while I hate myself? Could you love me though I don't deserve it? Could you love me like there's no one else? Even though you know I can't return it. Could you love me when the water's rough? Or when I leave you in the desert? Could you love me though I speak with rhymes? Knowing all too well that you'll get hurt. If you can't say yes, just go. I'm more trouble than I'm worth. Could you love me while I hate myself? Because I don't know how this works. I never learned how this works.